أخبارك كمان؟
Think of the possibilities.
مذكور.
I really do not know where we are going, but I pray to God that we are gonna get there. Please be ever.
Scotch.
Time to celebrate. Karitsa 1978 has just cheered for 50 bits.
Hello everyone, welcome in. QP, Barden, Pensive, Karitsa,
New
Dragon
critical hits
Parrots.
boost. Barden the Slayer just boosted
Ooh,
Kotegar.
alright. Starting with the boosts.
New critical hits boost. Barden the Slayer
Let's go
just
then.
boosted BG2.
Thank you so much for the cheers, Karitsa, as always. I really appreciate
New
it.
critical hits boost. Barden the Slayer just boosted Deus Ex.
Alright, let's go. So, KOTOR already top. Deus Ex. It's 8 now. Goes over Temple. And Baldur's Gate 2. 7 points. 0 seniority, but up there with all the others. Amazing backing that Baldur's Gate 2 is getting so far. Any more boosts before I get to the game? So I have fixed the chat, as you see. And
New critical hits boost. Pensive Elephant just boosted Diablo
alright,
2.
Pensive is backing Diablo. Let's go. There's some real competition around here.
New critical hits boost. Pensive Elephant just boosted Torment.
Oh wow, Torment, that's great. That's great.
New critical hits boost. Quiescent Pandemonium
I was
just
scared
boosted
that
Temple of
Torment
Elemental
wouldn't
Evil.
be getting any more backing. Let's go.
New
24th
critical
of
hits
March,
boost.
alright.
Dragon_Parrot just boosted Diablo 2.
Diablo, another
New critical
Diablo.
hits boost. Pensive Elephant just boosted Dragon Age 2.
Dragon Age 2. Alright.
New critical hits boost. Quiescent Pandemonium just boosted Vampire.
The usual vampire boost from QP. 18th of March, alright. It is over Betrayal Nantara 4 now, but I'm
New critical
expecting,
hits boost.
yes, that's exactly
Dragon_Parrot
what I
just
was
boosted
expecting.
Betrayal and Anthra.
Betrayal Nantara boost from Dragon Parrots. So these have been going over each other for days now.
New critical hits boost. Dragon_Parrot just boosted Dragon Age 2.
Dragon Age, another Dragon Age 2, nice. 15th of April goes over Baldur's Gate. So I think I caught something there. This system is fantastic. Look at how you push KOTOR to the top. Yeah. It is clear that some games are favorites of multiple people. Some games are boosted by a single person, but a game like KOTOR, for example, gets pushed up by multiple people. Of course, there's still the voting process. Yeah, I'm happy with it too, Barton, so far. It seems like people are enjoying it so far. I am definitely enjoying it. It's great to see what game people like to see played. And it's exciting, you know? The games pushing each other down. I'm very curious how the first vote will go, because now there will only be 4 games in the voting rather than 8, so the votes will be less spread among different titles. We'll see what happens with the first votes. Yeah, Dragon Parrot. Be Dragon in Antara. Amazing. All right, I think this is all for now. Okay, let's jump into the game. So I'm pretty sure we are going to be finishing this game today, unless I really get stuck somewhere. So the last we left off, we had found the 4th artifact, the lens from Syria, and I'm pretty sure what we are supposed to do with it. But first, this guy is back, so let's talk to him. How is everyone? I hope you are having a fine Thursday so far.
Oui, I have returned. Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
Alright, Dragon Parrot.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No, I am not just drinking wine. I am undercover.
I must
Undercover.
be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me convinced.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve.
Yeah,
Oh,
clearly. From the way you speak.
drawn tight, ready to pounce. Dang!
Who
Sank.
or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sewer Jacques.
Who?
Sewer Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That damned elusive Sewer Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci.
You wrote a poem
I
about
was
us.
half the night writing that.
Oh.
Who is this Sewer Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning to despoil the sewers of our fair city. He has committed many deceptions. He has
Did we?
pretended to be a
I mean, did
police
he?
officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Uh-oh.
He has pretended to be a jongleur
Wow, is that the time?
and an American tourist. What nationality are you?
I'm from...
Canadian.
Yeah,
Well,
Canadian.
Gotta go now. See ya. Well, it's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
Canadian. The funny thing is the guy saw us juggling. Well, failing to juggle. Oh.
Excuse me, Father.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war.
Most
It was
good.
as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh, man, that's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Excuse
Ah,
me?
oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I guess so. I never thought of it like that. What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of
Mammon.
forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what per disciplinum meam lux videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was in Ireland recently and I brought back this plaster.
My sister brought back a shillelagh.
Shillelagh? Isn't that the Driswell?
Have you seen this man before?
No, I have never seen him before.
There's grease paint on this tissue.
Oui, you are correct.
I thought about using the shake and shock on him.
Shake and shock,
but I
now it's got a
couldn't do
name.
that to a priest.
You can't do it to everyone, George. You can't do it to anyone.
I have here a sewer key.
Ah, oui?
Have you ever seen anything like this lens?
No, never. The glass seems subtly colored in some way.
I suppose so.
I've never noticed that before.
Colorful family.
No way.
Brother is a priest, sister is a druid, mother is a warrior.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know, it is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
Sure.
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay, thanks. The priest was still busy with the chalice, so I decided to have another look around the church.
Have a look around. Alright, let's do this.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove. Per disciplinum. Hey!
Alright. 3 lens elements need to be slid to the correct position within the circle so that when aligned, they create a clear image. Each lens element can be moved by moving the mouse pointer over the numbered tab and, when a grasp hand appears, clicking and holding the mouse button to slide it left or right. George will acknowledge the image once the lenses are correctly positioned. So, this, okay. I highly doubt that lenses work like this, but whatever. Of course they do. So we have this layer at the bottom with the blonde-haired woman. Maybe we can fit something. Oh, they do turn 360 degrees. I just wasn't able to. But let's try with the Roman numerals below. I cannot very well see. Something like this. There are more. Wait, how did I start turning this again? Are there more Roman numerals?
The distortions came sharply into focus. It was a Knight Templar burning at the stake.
Ah,
And below him a date
that's
in
very
Roman
nice.
numerals. A Knight Templar burning at the stake. And a date. Let me see. MCCCXIV. That's 1314.
1314 is the year we already heard many times.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the
This
far
one?
corner. That winged horse. is quite distinctive.
Is the right-hand window original?
Oui, monsieur.
Do you speak Latin?
You are...
Okay.
Let me...
Yeah. Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all in the wrist action.
Priest
you
is a
later.
Au
professional.
revoir.
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it, but the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the de Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
A jumble of letters are carved onto the side of the knight's tomb. You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references, comprising of the name of a book followed by the chapter and verse in Latin numerals. So for example, Luke chapter 8 verse 2 would be displayed as Luke 8:2. Okay. So 13:14, you must find and highlight all the verse references. Highlight the full verse reference and the letters will stay lit, otherwise the letters will fade. George will read the verse references once they are all highlighted. But we have Psalms. How do I actually... What am I doing? What do I need to do?
Psalms 22:21. Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Majorum is something. Ad Majorum. I'm not familiar with the Bible, so... Oh, there needs to be a plus. Horribilis. Shorribilis. Corinthians is something. So can I just...
Corinthians 14:5.
Horribilis 19:9. Shorribilis 19:9. Nis horribilis. Ribilis. Okay. There needs to be a colon here. Mundi. Carpe. Huh. But I need a colon and a plus. I can... Oh, there's another Psalms here. Okay.
Psalms 32:7. The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
Anuit. No, this doesn't work. Rex Mundi. Carpe. What about these things? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, maybe there are some vertical ones. Is it possible? No, it's not possible. I'm not exactly sure if I'm getting this puzzle. I'm getting all of it. I mean, there is one here with no plus sign. What happens when we go out? Can come back.
I'd found.
Let's read this again. So Luke, all right. Wait, this one.
Psalms 22:21. Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examine the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Corinthians.
Corinthians 14:5. Psalms 32:7. The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
If I examine the tomb more closely, he says. So I have to use the site somehow? Like something plus. Would it work? Something like this? Something like this? We'll call on here. I don't think I get it. Is this a chapter in Bible? Ad majoram or a part of it? Majoram? Dahlu. Yeah, I didn't think so. Carpe? Carpe diem? I can't do like get one part from here, one part from here. It has to be continuous. Do I have to find something in every line? Moses nickname was Major Am. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. No. You spotted the answer, but it's bullshit to be honest, you say. I mean, I cannot find any other structure where there is this symbol and then this symbol in between two Roman numerals and a chapter name. I see one here, one here, one here. Eprac, something like this. No, it doesn't work. Something like this also doesn't work. Here, Tuna. No. All right, I won't. Not out loud. But thank you for pointing that out. So there's a 35 here. Carpe 35. Something like this, would it work? No, it doesn't work. Something like this work? No. It's not the best puzzle there is, you say. Horribilis, shoribilis. How am I missing it? What's a Corinthians 1? Psalms, Arab Psalms. A. I mean, it has to be vertical, right? Or diagonal. Rex Mundi. There are lots of Latin words here. She really did. Annus horribilis. Something like this. Majorum. Annuit. No. Gator. Carpe. No. Carpe 1. No. 8. It's not spelled like that. Okay. Joram? Is Joram a thing? Majoram is not a thing. Ad majoram is not a thing. Do I have to open up a Bible? I will look at Bible chapters. Let's see. Chapters and verses of the Bible. Alright, there are only 929 chapters in the Old Testament. Yeah. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, 1 Kings, 2 Kings, 1 Chronicles, 2 Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes. First one is Genesis. Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel. These all sound familiar. Minor prophets, let's skip them. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans. 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians. Oh, these are also spelled as Corinthians 1, this one at least. Exodus. That's going to take a while, Pansy, if we do it like this. Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, Revelation. So we had Corinthians 1 and Psalm so far. Leviticus. All right. This is not going to work. So there is no majoram or ad majoram or horribilis or annuit or carpe or tiuna. Wait, is that tiuna? No. Regator or gator. Nothing like that. Annuit coiptis. Yeah. Annuit coiptis J fin psalms. That's an alternate version of psalms. Regator. Something. No, there's no regator, is there? There's nothing that looks like any of these. Merojam. Is there such a thing? These are none of these are here. None of the words I see are in here. Dalu, Rexmundi. Rexmundi is the king of the world, right? Horribilis. Uh, something from bottom to top. Would it be something like that? Everyone sees it. Why am I blind? Yeah. You googled the puzzle. Come on, that's cheating. It's like the bullshit you say. Does it fit this structure? With the chapter name, symbol, Roman numeral, symbol, Roman numeral? It has to because the puzzle tells us it will. Uh, no. Let's try. Maybe. Can it be something like this? Or Corinthians 1 and something like this? Does it reuse one of the things that we already used? Maybe it reuses a part of it. That's why you say it's bullshit. What are these on the sides? Latin on the channel points redeem option. Yeah. I would have to stay silent. I'm looking backwards. I'm looking vertical, diagonal. Looking at the sides. None of them seem to give any results. Carpe is nothing, right? Gospels. There are no gospels. Oh, maybe it's the main book division, like Gospels, History, Pauline Epistles, General Epistles. Could it be? No, I would recognize any of those words. Something like this. Carpe 11. Something like this. No, I'm not saying it. All right, give me a small hint, maybe. Like, why is it bullshit? Why isn't it? Think less Latin.
New Critical Hits title nomination, Pensive Elephant just nominated Wolfenstein 3D.
I'm not refunding your points, okay? You refuse to nominate a single title that fits the purpose of critical hits. You nominate Minesweeper and Wolfenstein. What else was that? Hype Quest? Hype Time Quest? People who ignore some rules often get straight to the answer. Huh. Well, let's ignore the rules. It's a hint. Wolfenstein is a hint. Let's ignore the rules. Horribilis. Shorribilis. Rex Mundi. Yeah. Now I'm thinking Hitler and stuff. People who ignore some rules often get straight to the answer. Anus. 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 Which one are you commenting on, QP? Which hints are you commenting on? Bardens or pensives? So Wolfenstein is a big hint. It's a good hint and a subtle hint, but I probably don't know what Pensive is talking about. But if I knew, it would be big. You were away for a second. Pensive Elephant told me, as a hint, Wolfenstein 3D. I did ask for a subtle hint. I was told that people who ignore some rules often get straight to the answer. And then I was told Wolfenstein 3D. Oh, yeah, and you said think less Latin, or yeah. Think less Latin. What do I think English? If I knew the answer, yeah. Oin. What is why? Something like this? No. I'll know it when I see it, no need to look up anything. I'm not seeing it though. That's the problem. Oh, maybe I need to look for 13, 14. Could it be that I have to look for 13, 14 somewhere? We have 14 here. I have enough hints. Well, none of them help me right now. So think less Latin means maybe I have to focus on the Roman numerals. And I have to ignore some rules and get straight to the answer. And then I have to kill Nazis. Okay. I have no idea. I had the right idea at one point, but gave up on it too early, like going to the side, something like this. I was just about to start doing something which would have got me there, but I didn't follow through. What was it? Let's try these sides. Joram, my major. What was your first warning? Don't read the first line vertically. Whatever you do, don't read things vertically in the first column. But no, I have to read them vertically. You are trolling me. Maybe. I can never tell with you, Pensive, if you are trolling me or genuinely trying to help. Wow, everyone solved this except me. Follow through. What do I follow through? Read the other columns. The other columns are not straights. Felix, John, John 1. Oh
John
no.
4:11. There were no more references to find, but a series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something. Psalms 32:7.
It was terrible.
John 4:11. Corinthians 1:4-5. And just one more. Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some
John
significance
Carnac.
all of its own.
Carmack, not Karnak, Carmack. Well, I mean, I don't know how I would go from that to this.
Okay, Let's have another look at those references. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and
Yeah.
just one more. Psalms 22:21.
Should I write this
The chalice had
down?
led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Yeah, Barden. Also, on many of the columns, like reading vertically, they are not in line, except that one. That is in line. But it's tough to pay attention to it, I think. I don't need to remember them, okay. So what do I next? What do I do next? John Romero, sorry, yeah.
Hello again,
Okay,
Father.
Prince.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning at the stake?
The Burning Man?
What, you knew?
That there was a hidden image? No. But the church has a reputation for being haunted. Many times, people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window. But when others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Yeah, or maybe you need a special lens. Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So what's next?
On the end of the staff was around the base of the dip. Well, I could have, but I want other than dip. Heard this. A Knight Templar. Let me see. MCCCXIV.
Yeah, 13, 14.
That's 13, 14.
Hello. Good to see you.
A stone
Welcome,
knight
Signus.
lay at the end of a row of 4. I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
How do I pronounce your name? Is it Sangnif or Sungnif or something else entirely?
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
Sangnif. Sangnif. Gnif. Sangnif. No, Sungnif. Okay, I'm confused.
Oh, the chap.
Okay, maybe I have. Maybe I'm okay to leave here.
The flat that. Whoa!
Whoa! Sun isn't the nuclear ball of fire in the sky. All right.
Marmalade!
Danish folklore creature. I'm not familiar with it. Let's go to Nico.
I solved another puzzle.
You did?
Well, I guess I did.
Well, what was it? What's the answer?
1314.
What does that mean?
It was the date when Jacques de Molay was burned, wasn't it?
Of course.
The answer was hidden in a stained glass window. When I looked through the lens, the picture changed. It became a man surrounded by flames.
It seems to me the answers to the Templar puzzles are as cryptic as the clues. Sometimes
Oh, really?
I wonder if the manuscript isn't an elaborate joke.
The Knights Templar weren't the kind of people to play jokes, were they?
Pardon, you don't have to do that. But we get your point.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Do you want this?
I should have probably listened to Nico.
No, you...
Look at the chat.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No, you found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
Wow, Nico.
Maybe not. Hey, Nico!
Not?
No.
This is the tool I use.
Yes, you showed me before.
I'd better...
Alright. Can I go somewhere? No. Let's go to the police office. No one here. He's going to be useless, most probably.
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
I'd like to...
Yes.
Why does this
Stop.
keep
Could you
coming up?
want
I don't
their names
understand.
See you...
Yeah, I love traveling so much. It's such a great feeling when it lasts half a second. Maybe go to the museum.
Hi, on the...
Hello, where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes, what is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In occidenta sita est in ora mundi.
The island of Brita?
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map. While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain
It's
at the base.
fine.
He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
No way.
No way.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Alright.
It's fine.
Where do we go? New place? Come on. Give me some new place. Yeah. Nothing here, right? No.
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay. Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions. You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I
Also
don't
something
think
on your
I've
face.
ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break.
Oh, when I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
He sounds like me.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very
Damage.
responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
At least he knows.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but là...
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
You used to be a boy?
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
Why do I have it then?
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane. A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur. Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Why? You are not using it.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah.
Not like you are using it.
The painter had a pot of gunmetal gray primer hanging from the barrier. The painter didn't seem to regard
Because he
the
can't be
paintings
bothered to be the
important.
protagonist. That's
Not
why.
as important as a cigarette break, anyway. There was a dumpster full of debris. From the excavation, I guessed.
Where's the exit? If I wanted to exit now. It is. So interestingly, we cannot get out of here until we do what we are supposed to do here. I guess that's a good thing. At least I know we are limited to this area.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there. The doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes, and so on, all empty and all uninteresting. I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. There was a telephone on the far wall.
Or we can call Nico if we are stuck.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Nice attitude.
Hi, Nico?
Georges, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
Georges, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did? Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
Oh, really? Decent QP. For some reason, I always thought France was warmer.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door is locked, monsieur.
Can I break it, since you're not being paid to guard this door?
I couldn't get to the door. A guard stood by a door I guessed led to the excavation. He looked pretty pompous. Well, not so much pretty, just pompous.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui,
Who?
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just
Oh.
didn't realize you were a guard.
I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground. I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Nice. We keep
Hi
getting
again.
bathroom
What is
keys in
It
different
sure
locations.
is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Okay.
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him. I got this plaster from Ireland.
Not an exciting souvenir.
You don't think so?
Have you seen this man before?
Oh,
You have.
no.
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui. You have...
A sudden urge to sing. Care to join me?
No, no singing in here.
Please don't sing, George.
Look, a tissue stained with grease paint.
Ah, just what I've always wanted. If you give me that, you can enter through the door.
This was easy.
Really?
Of course not. What would I want with an old tissue?
Maybe not.
This gadget is a sewer key.
So it is.
Why did we suddenly start explaining everything to everyone?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Wait, what? I didn't want to give them back.
Do you recognize this name?
Merlin. No.
Talk to you later.
Oh,
Hi,
Hi,
the keys.
what?
I need... I have... I wasn't about to wash my hands in this place, so I
Members
didn't need
only.
to dry them. On the wall was an automatic hand dryer. I wasn't about to wash my hands.
What?
Oh boy! Dirty soap! How do they do that? The taps were rusty. Oh boy! The cold taps washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink. On the wall was an automatic hand dryer.
Don't ask me, Barton. I don't
On
know.
the-
And I don't judge, so...
I couldn't do that.
Oh boy!
I couldn't do.
Oh!
I couldn't do.
What am I supposed to do here, if
I couldn't
anything?
Oh!
So we have a dirty soap, we have
On the
the
wall was an...
automatic hair dryer, and we have
The taps were rusty.
rusty
Oh,
taps.
boy!
Woohoo, boy! Yeah, let's
I
go.
didn't want to carry a bar of dirty soap around with me.
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
Was it, really?
The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it. I didn't want any coal.
Well, what do you want, George? What do you want? You don't want anything here. Why are you here? Spiderweb?
The thing felt really hot. Big demand. I didn't...
Everyone has a favorite restroom, which they compare to other restrooms that they are in. It's understandable.
I couldn't do.
Let's try everything on
Oh,
everything.
boy.
Maybe we can make...
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
Huh. It actually worked.
The key
Okay.
had made a clear imprint in the soap.
Now
The bar
plaster.
of soap had the imprint of a key in it. I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea. With the plaster and the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster. You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster.
That makes
But
sense,
wet
Spencer.
plaster
What's
alone
next?
does not make a cast. I couldn't do that. The key's imprint was now filled with wet plaster.
Alright, what's next? Oh, I dry it?
I used the dryer to speed up the process.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like
tell me
stone until
everything.
I'd been a bit artful with it.
Spoil the
Maybe
solution
I could
for me.
improve the key as well.
Alright, it wasn't this one, at least. I have to paint it.
Eh, don't. Eh, don't.
Alright, alright.
Hi again.
What is...
Here's the key.
Merci.
Talk to you.
Oh,
Hey,
Okay.
I should think so.
How do I send this guy away?
Oh, darn. I'd left my grappling hook at home. No way could I get up there.
So why is it a hotspot?
Hi.
What?
I made this key out of plaster.
Australian? How clever! How pointless.
Hey,
What?
be more respectful.
Hey, you!
Okay. There was a dumpster full of debris.
So there's a hotspot here. We have to do something which will cause something near the dumpster which will take his attention, and we are going to paint the key to the gray color. Make it look like metal, but what do we do here?
Oh, no.
Well, George is like a child. Sometimes. Maybe I'm missing something around here.
I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
Of course you can.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
Throw the bro with the toilet key. Probably not. Um,
The doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes.
Okay.
The doorway led to an old utility. There was nothing interesting.
So why do we have it?
Coulard.
Hello, Nico.
Hi, Georges.
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn. We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme.
You
I'm going to
do?
need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Also, this guy didn't hear any of it.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's
Yeah.
a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her unk.
So my plan was altogether wrong. Way too intricate as usual.
A well-used wheelbarrow was sitting by the rubble-filled dumpster. There was a... What would I need? The painter had a pot.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
Why, abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
You're lost, dude. I need the keys back.
Hi again.
What did
I need...
again?
I have...
Alright, let's try and change the keys in front of him.
Now, I'd substituted the fake key for the
He
excavation.
doesn't care.
It looked okay, but felt false.
It
It was
looked,
the key to the excavation.
looked
on
okay,
the
but
key.
felt well. Okay. Give it back.
Hi again.
What did... I couldn't give him the key. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt... He was bound to detect...
Uh,
After
I-
the amount of trouble I'd been through, I wasn't about to share. I couldn't... He was...
Talk to you.
can I change it back?
Hmm.
I cannot, so I have to do something. Oh, maybe with the coal or something? No? Throw it in the toilets?
On the key ring was a big old key. It was the key to the... On the key...
Right, that's bugged.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
What do I
didn't need
do?
to use-
I wasn't about to walk.
Alright, let's think this again. We have switched the keys. And we cannot give it back yet.
Hi again.
What? I couldn't give him the phone. He was...
Talk to you.
We cannot go out because we have the keys. Which means I have to do something here.
On the key ring was a... It was the key... Hi again.
What did...
Either here or in the
I couldn't
bathroom.
give... The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it. Talk to you. I figured I'd best not. The doorway led to an. There was not.
Oh, come on, I tried this before. Okay, send the guy away, open the door.
I turned the heating on.
Oh, he's going to wear... Oh, okay, he's going to wear his gloves.
hoped
And he
the
wants... Okay. I mean, I tried using this before. I could have done it before.
Hi again.
But apparently I have to do it
held
now.
my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
It doesn't make much sense, to be honest. He wore gloves, so he won't recognize
you
that
later.
the key is made of plaster. Alright, so we've got the key. Now we have to get rid of the guy.
Hi, Nico.
I'd guess.
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way.
This guy,
Could you call
by
back
the way...
and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
Put him up.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
And now they are going to argue. This guy won't want to go.
You! It's the phone.
Yeah, who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
What?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't
Can I
understand.
play?
I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job. Don't me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
Nice.
I
Hello.
couldn't see anything useful to do with the planks.
It worked.
No, thanks. I think I'm carrying enough junk.
Junk. What is this?
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point.
Make a hard
kind
save.
of focus to one side.
Okay. Let's make a hard save. Maybe let's write something. 86. Oh, we're pretty close to the end, it seems. So maybe I have to look up from above. Close up doesn't make sense. Oh, but I cannot look from there.
I couldn't. There was no. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here. Now there's.
Chalice is a focus.
And there it was. decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
No way.
Why not? It's Nico.
Let's take a...
Let's take a look. Why not? So we have done this one. We got the gem. You got the bull's head hill and got the lance there. Then we got the lance. We found the Spanish guy's tomb. We solved this Latin phrase. Then we found the statue of the Baphomet, but we have not done anything with the medieval weaving part, except that maybe we talked to a carpet seller, which I don't think is the actual puzzle. Yeah, Barney, yeah, exactly.
There's a guy working. There's a woman looking at, but the reflect. The night through my. There's a between.
Hurry!
Alright, I guess we have to talk to André. Ask about the church with the square tower. The only one in the world.
Hi, Andre.
Hello.
Or not.
Do you recognize?
No.
Does the
No.
No. Maybe we have to go back
What
to
is it?
Spain.
Not.
Because we found
like
the
to-
tomb.
No.
what
Inter.
from a dig?
Vraiment?
And the contest was asking.
What do you? Thanks for your help.
Alright,
on
let's see if we can go back to Spain. Ouch. Oh, we actually can, okay. Two hours later.
Hours pass.
Yeah. Hello, my dudes. Miss me? I will walk into your spray of water again and not get wet.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay. I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you
He likes us
an
now.
apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Oh, don't take it with whiskey.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Maybe not. No way. What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it.
I plan to.
Look at this.
Why?
I'd like your opinion.
Okay. It has some sort of oily deposit on it.
That's grease paint.
Oh, I wouldn't like that on my face. It stinks of solvent. Stray spark, and your head might blow up.
I don't think it's quite that flammable.
Oh, what do you know, George? What do you know?
No way.
You don't know much.
That is not a good idea.
Except you know Latin.
No. Catch you later.
Adi-
Okay, we can do more now, it seems.
It was a small mirror hanging over the sink. It was just a little utility, unless you counted the window, and I didn't.
What about the dogs? Are they angry with me still? Or are they
I
going
wasn't
to...
going to put on the armor, and I couldn't see anything else to do with it.
Are they also going to apologize to me? Let's see. Okay.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
To be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if...
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
The Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant. Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming.
Or are we going to find bodies of the children
driven mad with grief?
Somewhere in the
There
walls?
was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcellos are cursed.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcellos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians...
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
There was no option to ask the priest.
Maybe not. No.
Wait.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
Where is this line of questioning going?
Nowhere helpful.
No help.
Maybe not.
I'm glad he recognized that.
That is not a good idea. No way. No way. That is not a good idea.
Alright, we either
I'll
need to
look
find a
around
Bible.
if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Is there a Bible here in the bookcase?
The Countess de Vasconcellos seemed a lot happier than the last time we met.
Can we travel between France and Spain?
I wasn't going to put on the armor, and I couldn't see anything else to do with it.
No. Maybe you can polish it. Okay.
I didn't like the idea of carrying...
Fine.
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
Can I go back to that mausoleum? Yeah, I can. Okay, let's talk to this guy first. Maybe he's a Bible expert.
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, sir.
I borrowed your mirror.
No, senor. If you think it will be of help.
He's so nice
Catch you
now.
later.
Adios.
Mausoleum, summer house. Easy mistake to make.
Sure, sure.
The De Vasconcelos Mausoleum, where 5 Templars lie.
Oh, there was a Bible here, right?
It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum. Now that it had given up its secret, the glass squares in the lectern were just decorative again. It was too delicate to move.
I want to hold a mirror to the Baphomet statue. I feel like that's going to be part of a puzzle somewhere. Like on the manuscript.
Hello again.
Please.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep.
No.
Quickly.
Okay.
Did not show the children down the well, right?
Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
Edges?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Lopez, my man. He's going to solve the mystery.
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly.
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the De Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Take out your
You
shovel.
must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
Maybe
Not
use
as
one of
yet,
those
Senor
water
Stobar.
sticks.
I shall give it more thought.
Catch you later.
Adios.
What the heck? Do we have to come back later? Do we actually have to come back later? Let's see if we can go back to France.
It was the driveway down. I didn't want...
Oh, we cannot, okay. Did you find a solution?
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly
Any idea?
not as yet.
Catch you...
Adios.
The main part of the house...
Let's talk to the Countess again.
It was just a little... Unless you counted the window. Hello again.
Please.
I'll have a
Okay.
look over my...
What can we do? I mean, what can we click on? There's nothing here. Except for the lady herself. Here we have the armor. The dogs. Maybe we can use the dogs somehow.
Nope. I wasn't going to...
This is a hotspot for the house, right?
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near it. Hi, Lopez.
Certain
Any idea?
not
Catch you...
adios.
Mazel...
What is this thing?
The device... Where...
There doesn't seem to be anything here either. Unless we use this thing.
Now what? Feeling like an idiot. I couldn't climb... It was too... George Stobart, grave robber.
No.
No, I don't think so. High up in the dome, I guess they might open them to make it... It was a rod with a cone and a hook on the end. I guessed it was for snuffing out the big candle in the chandelier. The
Wait, what's this?
The lectern... It was...
Now what? Feeling... I wasn't about to go clambering on rooftops if I didn't have to. There was a statue of a guy on top of the building. He looked like a knight with a spear and some sort of staff.
Spear and staff.
Down below the estate, I could see the sea stretching away. It was a beautiful sight, and looked a lot like the scene from the manuscript.
Which scene?
I wasn't about to go... There was a... He looked like...
I think I might be missing a hotspot. There are some not very noticeable ones around this place. There might be some around here too.
I didn't...
I don't know, what can we do with the mirror?
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly
Any idea?
not at...
Catch you...
Or bored to sleep.
Nope. I didn't like the idea.
I wasn't asking for your opinion, George. The first one. Well, I'm glad.
I love suits of armor. Who doesn't? I wasn't gonna put on the...
Can we shine the armor? What am I missing? I gotta be missing something.
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window.
No spots.
The Countess de Vas... Hello again.
Please.
Nothing to talk about, right? Yeah.
I'll have a look.
Did we actually show her the mirror?
Hello again.
Please.
That's not a good idea.
I'll have a look.
We cannot. Can we call Nico? It looks like she helps when we're stuck. Do you have a phone around here? Tess? Let's look at the diary. The Countess was very excited to hear that I had discovered the tomb of her missing ancestor, Don Carlos de Vasconcelos. We translate the verses on Don Carlos's tomb. A hiding place, the well is deep, will bring light into hidden things. Save me from the lion's mouth. I think we might have to find whatever this lion's mouth is, or maybe it is going to be a thing after we go down the well. I don't think I have seen any lions anywhere though. Am I missing a hotspot? Those who know the solution, can you confirm that I'm not missing any hotspots? Oh, no worries. There are some people who have played though, so maybe they can help. Got distracted. No worries.
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly
Any idea?
not as yet.
Any idea?
Not.
Maybe I have to click
Not.
200 times. You think I missed a
Catch you
hotspot?
later.
Okay. That's annoying. That's the most annoying way of getting stuck. Missing hotspots. Going right from here. I think I did go right from here. Oh. Huh, okay. I went right from there too though. But let's go again. Okay.
It was the driveway. I didn't want...
Am I missing something here? I cannot go further. Oh, okay. So you are not sure. So we picked up the mirror here. I think we might have to use it here. What about left? I went left too. Yeah. I was there a few times. Cannot go further.
I didn't like the idea. Nope.
Are you saying there's something here, Dragon Parts? That's what you remembered. Maybe I'm missing a spot before what you remember.
Lopez.
Like, we don't even have a way to look for the well now.
Hi, Lopez. Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobart.
We looked at the walkthrough and I might be missing out spots. What did Lopez say?
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobart. I shall give it more thought.
I don't know what this means.
Catch you later.
It probably means we have to discover something. So I did that bit. Okay. Sure. Here I am. So it does feel like I'm supposed to do something here because there are so many hotspots here. Let you know what I've done. Well, I picked up the Bible. That's all. Oh, do I have to somehow reflect the lights? Maybe. Is that a thing? That be a thing? You are ready with hints, okay. Alright, I have to do something here. I guess that's a hint. And there is not really a ray of sunlight coming in. Really? Yeah, that happens a lot. Some streamers I know have strict rules about not commenting on the game, for example, because even a joke, stupid, ignorant joke, could be the answer, especially in a Moon Logic game. This isn't it. Not it.
The lectern was...
Lectern, do we have to put something here? We picked up the Bible. I have this.
Now what? Feeling like...
I have this.
Climb up...
No, don't worry about it too much. I'm not that strict.
It was too
delicate to move. But why would I want to move it? Why? Why am I doing this right now? Okay. But I have to close this window to keep the candle lit. Why do I want to light the candle though? And why can I not...
The tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning.
Why can I not close that window with the stick?
Now what? Feeling like an idiot?
Just push it back, close it, come on. Do I have to climb?
I wasn't about to go clambering on roof. The Devascon where
I mean, I have the solution right here. Pick up this stick, push the window back, close it. Can we do it again? Okay, we have to climb then. What? How are you doing it now? Yeah, that's... Yeah. Some of the worst puzzles in adventure games are sequence puzzles, and some of the best ones are also sequence puzzles, but these are arbitrary. Why can I not close the window before? Especially since I saw the candle get snuffed by the winds earlier. Okay, chess piece.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
it was a smooth, intricately carved piece of stone that had been concealed inside the great candle.
Alright, I think Lopez must have found a way to find the well now. I am guessing.
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, sir.
Any idea?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes?
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick. A Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See? Here. That is hazel.
Okay, which one? This one? I mean, I did suggest using a stick.
I went over to find a suitable
No one
stick.
listens to me, no
I
one.
don't
Not
believe
Lopez,
it.
not
There
George.
wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing. Hi, Lopez.
Certain?
This tissue...
You won't get any argument from me on that, Senor Stobart.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
How did you guess?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah. Catch you later.
Adios.
Too bad. Hmm. So there's a hazel tree. Are there more hazel trees?
So that was what a hazel tree looks like. There wasn't a single...
Alright, the game tells me this is what a hazel tree looks like, which means I'm supposed to find a different hazel tree, I am guessing. Somewhere on the grounds. This doesn't look like that tree.
I went over to find us. Aha!
This doesn't look like that tree though, not at all. Come on.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little
But why?
tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
George is playing by himself again. Days pass.
Senor Stobart, you've
But we found it, Barden. We found it.
This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden here for hundreds of years. Lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way.
Wow.
The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around
How
us.
do you not see an open well for
I
years?
could have fallen down that.
Lopez. You are useless, Lopez. You must have been working there for 40, 50 years and you don't see an open well? Come on.
The well had
Come
been
on.
lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this. Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat.
Well, but can you confirm that dowsing doesn't work?
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Is it?
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
You are not. There's no death. Wow. Okay.
Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Senor Stobart! Senor Stobart, are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine.
Que susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars. I wish that I had Leary's flashlight now.
You
It
have
was
a
too
mirror.
dark to see, and I had to rely on touch. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
No. Let's reflect some light. Why isn't it working?
I realized I could use the mirror to reflect the light from above.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
Yeah. I agree.
I slid the stone key into the lock. There were buttons that turned the dials.
Do I have to remember 13, 14? I remember 13, 14. So 13. Wait. $14. Alright, so that's not the answer. What's this?
I must have made a mistake. The lock spun back to neutral and nearly took my fingers off. I was going to have to start from scratch again.
But this is not correct.
Damn!
Interesting. Wait. You're right. What was thousands? I don't know my Roman numerals, apparently. Yeah, so I need MCCC and... But I don't have those. This is also 9. This is 8. Alright, I need something else, not 13, 14. What number do I need? So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 something, 20. What number do I have? Around the outside, huh? Is this the solution?
Now I knew what I was looking for. It only took a few moments to find it. Now I knew what I was looking for.
Right, I need another screenshot. This is messed up.
I slid the stone.
There were buttons that turned the dials.
So we have a 14 and 27. They don't work. Well, no, okay. So we have a 6 and 81. We have 80, not 81. 3 and 1 also won't work. So 7, 12, 25. Can we get a 25? No. Huh. Alright, maybe this is not the clue. So top is 14 and 27. So 14 and 27 at the top will mean like this part is at the top maybe? No, that doesn't make sense for this puzzle. What else is there? Oh, these are too old. I mean, if one of these are a clue, it's got to be that one, right? Let's go up. Come back here later. Maybe I'm missing something.
It was the candle. George Stobart.
Come on, give me a number.
Hi. The devout. Where? I wasn't about. There was a. He looked like a.
No numbers?
Hi, Lopez. Certainly. No.
Damn.
See?
Oh,
Catch you.
those numbers had pluses in between them, right? So maybe I have to add them? But that doesn't make sense. 81 plus 6 is 87. 87 at to the left. The
Now
total. What's the total of the top?
I slid the stone key into the
9,
lock. There were buttons that turned the
27, 36. No, it's not 9. It's 14. 14 plus 27 is 41. Right? I'm failing at math.
dials. Oh, not a.
Okay. Maybe we have to find one of the others. So it's a 6 plus 81 is 87. Let's try 87. This is supposed to be left.
wrong again.
Let's try bottom. So we have a 17, 12, and 25. So 17 and 12 is 29. 25 is 54. Right? Yeah. Hey, thank you. Good to see you. Thank you so much. And welcome. So 54.
Another.
Okay. I think I'm pretty close to the end, but I keep getting stuck at different parts towards the end. What number would I need here? Maybe I have to add all of them. Let's try adding all of them. So we have a 14, we have a 27, we have a 6, we have an 81, we have a 3, we have a 1, we have 17, 12, 25, which is 186. We cannot do that here. What if we divide it by 4? No, it doesn't divide equal. I mean, not without a remainder.
Damn.
Where's the clue to this? Is this the clue? Really? Am I really making a newbie mistake?
I slid the stone.
I must
There were
be
buttons
terribly
that turned
failing.
the dials.
Kinda. Hmm. Might help you if you wait. What do you mean? Only if I ask? You mean, oh, only if I ask, are you going to give me a hint? Oh, okay, yeah. There's a good chance I'm failing to read the Roman numerals or failing to do the math. They are all possible. 1427 at the top. We have a 6 and 81, which is to the left. 3 and 1 on the right. 17, 12, 25. You want to give me a hint? Misclick. Well, if only I knew what to click on, then I could handle misclicks. So we have on the top 14 and 27. All right.
Oh, not a...
Let me think it out loud. And you correct me if I'm wrong, okay? This is a 14. This is a 27. This is a 6. This is an 81. This is a 3. This is a 1. This is a 17. This is a 12. And this is a 25, okay? Yeah, right. Right? Are there any mistakes in there? So now, checking the math. If I add the top two, it's 41. The left ones are 87. The right ones are 4. And the bottom ones are 29. It's 54. If I wanted to add them together. So now that we have double checked them, let's try these again. Let's say I want a 41. If I was to assume that the answer involved math, your math would be correct. That means I'm chasing the wrong answer. Maybe. So 41, top, 41 total.
Wrong.
It's wrong.
Again.
It's wrong. Of course it's wrong. I mean, I think it had pluses around. But maybe that doesn't indicate that it's supposed to be a math puzzle. So 4 to the right, 87 to the left, 87, 4, that doesn't really work. 54.
Another wrong combination.
Oh, I don't need your hint anymore, as I've just demonstrated that I know exactly how to work the dial correctly. Oh, was that in question? I mean, I'm trying to write the solution here. Yeah. He probably has solved the puzzle. George has probably solved the puzzle, just waiting on me now. So let's try 54. It's the bottom one. But I think this is there's going to be a different solution to this, I think.
Damn.
Not the totals. We cannot even oh, actually we can get 4, right? 0 and 4.
Oh, not a...
And 87. So this is 80. 87 would be the total of left.
Wrong.
But it's wrong. What else could be? What else could be the code? If I add them all together, it's 186, which I cannot write out here. Divided by 2, 93. 93 also doesn't work here. Oh, actually it is.
Another.
Maybe I should try all the combinations. Or look around for a number to spell out.
Sometime in antiquity, big ones. I wish.
Alright, let me look around for a number. Apart from these. Maybe try to talk to the lady.
Hello again.
Please.
What do you...
It looks like some...
It was buried
inside it. What have you...
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
A sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Of course I did.
What does this
You have pyromaniac tendencies?
Well, apart from that.
My home.
Alright, nothing here.
Hi, Lopez. Certainly. No.
Damn.
Si.
Catch you later.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
So in the original version, is it like that? You cannot fast forward? Ah, I see, Warden. So I'm missing the solution.
It was a long, the brilliant midday. Sometime in antiquity, there'd been big ones. Now I knew what I was looking for, and there it was.
I slid the stone key into the lock.
Ouch.
There were buttons that turned
That's
the dials.
terrible. Okay. Let's try this again. So we have actually 0 to 90. And we have 0 to 9. So basically we have 100 numbers we can spell from 0 to 99. Which number do I need? Do I want the 13 and the 14? Maybe.
Damn.
No. Maybe I want all of these in order. So 14.
I heard the sounds of the lock moving. Either that or the wall was going to come down on my head.
So now we want the 27. Yeah, okay. So now we want the 3. Okay. It was much simpler than I imagined. I was overthinking it.
Oh, not enough.
No, come on. Not 3? Alright, 14. $27. Oh, what? No. Wait. Which one do I need next? Do I need 6 on the left? Maybe I need 6. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you might be right. But I need it in the order that was written in the diary, not in this clockwise order. So 81. Now 3. One. $17. $12. And great time to make a mistake now, 25. Yeah. Hello? Come on.
Oh, yes! Bonus points for that, I hope. I knew the old Stobart fingerwork wouldn't let me down.
Bonus points. Aww. Poor kids.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do. You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
What did we find down there? The chess position?
George, welcome back.
Come in, George. It's good to see you again.
And we just solved the mystery? It was just extra, not related to our main quests? Probably just to help the old lady, right?
What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
George.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
George
to
is
the
like
Romans,
a kid.
the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much.
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
Except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English.
Oh, you
How
are talking to
recently
Andre.
are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's
Would it?
what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but...
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was?
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Why is George acting like this? The cab to Britain. Okay.
Pardon me?
Are you the costumed
You
killer?
must be deaf.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds about?
Yeah, we...
It's one of the places we thought we'd stay on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No. Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
Why?
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper
No way.
by Molly Pegram.
What?
I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of these, though.
Am I?
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, it... You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Yep. That's a nose with a history, all right.
So you said.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin, a master of illusions. Oh, you said Merlin? Then no, nothing.
This is the killer, I'm pretty sure.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my hand with one just the other day.
Yeah? Well, that's outrageous. He should be shot.
Shut up.
Perhaps. Still, his intentions were good.
I'm sorry that you've been zapped by one of these things.
Shut up,
You
George.
shouldn't be.
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
Oh, this is the other Templar.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey,
You're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Is it the stash?
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the job.
I need to pee.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
Bye, Nico. I probably won't ever see you again.
Hi. Having a party?
No, this is breakfast. Come on, join us, man. Away, Basha, wake up, man. It's company.
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
I'm not surprised.
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
On your eyeballs, too, by the looks of you. Would you like a red nose?
No, thanks, pal. I got one of my own.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Aye, man. He's chalky white, and I claim my 10 quid, like.
No, he's an international assassin, and he goes by the name Khan.
Well, aye, man, but I was close, you know.
Do you know what this is?
No, man, what is it?
It's a hand buzzer.
You won't catch me out with that, pal.
If I'd wanted to
Yeah,
catch
because
you
we told
out,
you.
I wouldn't have shown it to you, would I?
Well, maybe it's his mate, pal. Like a clever
Really, is
double
it
bluff,
okay?
you know.
See you later.
I didn't want
To be frank,
You haven't opened that window, pal.
why not?
It's freezing out there.
I'm trying to exit.
Leave it.
Okay.
Oh, that gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me.
Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car.
Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund, Marquet's murderer.
No, Nico.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone.
The old lady.
Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Well, are you officially in love now?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans, like. So action at Brightling Sea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Brightling Sea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, yeah, man. An old lady, too.
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know.
No, she's been abducted. I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
See you later.
They might have hired a local, maybe.
Do it, Paul. Don't jump. I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Hold on now, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
I'm not sure if we are going to make things better or worse. Can I walk? Hello? Hello? Oh. No! Old lady!
Hey!
Wow. Ouch. The old lady is dead. Hey, have you seen this nose? Can I zap you?
Stop the train. And now was my chance.
I didn't do it. The game is solving itself.
But why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Dimolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
Would you like my nose back?
Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields,
which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
How did you escape from the Bull's Head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the Bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness.
No.
Why not?
That is not a good idea.
Put on his nose back. Is that all?
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
I'm not exactly sure. Could be.
What? What is it? He's dead.
Oh, what's the one last thing?
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobart.
I will, when I'm ready.
What?
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
Not cool, George.
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Alright, let's go. Come on, Nico, let's jump down.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting.
Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow! Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show him now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You
Looks
work
like
it
that,
out.
Barton.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
It was already broken.
I rather hope it did.
What's this?
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem. The pipe could have been
it's an
anything
actual,
from 50
like,
to
smoking
several
pipe.
hundred years old. The handle turned easily and the larger wheel began to revolve. Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
Double damn.
It was the handle from the church tower's winding mechanism. It had cog teeth mounted near its base.
What?
It was no good. Trying to fit the handle up the demon's nose would have taken all day.
Would it?
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth.
Was from the devs that did the fan game of Orchestra 2.5. Did I miss something? Can I not turn it?
It was no good. I was sure the clay pipe...
Clay pipe
I was sure the clay...
wasn't meant, okay.
The clay...
I guess I'm supposed to find other
was no-
pieces. I cannot take this back. Alright, let's look for other pieces.
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
Oh, good try, good try.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
Well, good luck, Nico. I'm glad you are doing something useful.
Now that the handle was
Oh.
gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
More pieces? So where do we put this cog?
The
In the
cog
middle?
wouldn't fit.
Not the nose, what about
The
left?
cog wouldn't fit.
What? Here?
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
What else do I need?
It was no good.
I need another cog?
I was sure the clay...
Something here? Another cog here?
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
Anything else?
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small
Okay.
cog and spindle.
So we have to keep looking until we
With
find
mounting
everything.
excitement, I felt something between my fingers.
Tin
It was
can?
short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
Wow.
It was a black plastic pen top. The cog... It was an...
Anything else?
I didn't find it.
Nothing else, okay. Okay.
With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place.
The cogs all meshed. It began to turn.
What about the nose? You weren't supposed to put anything on the nose? I guess not.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
No, George!
What?
Leave the torch right where it is.
Why?
In case you haven't noticed, the crypt is full of gunpowder.
So what? Don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust.
No? You think I'm a jerk, don't you?
I think you're a
Don't
jerk
be
too.
silly, George. And keep your voice down. I thought I heard something. Like chanting.
Alright. You're not taking the torch.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So,
that makes no sense.
What are we waiting for? Will you look at that? Baphomet. Lavino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
Oh.
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience.
That's a surprise.
An important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet, Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. 7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
He's alive after that?
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet?
What about Nico?
Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men
Yeah, the music
dead,
is really
and you
good.
don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every
Music is on point.
great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Hell yeah.
George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eklund, kill him.
Eklund, come on, we are both doctors. Out of professional courtesy. Who is that? Nico? No. Russo, whatever.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Take them. Kill them.
Yeah, I love that too, Doyler. You are very right.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
Come on, Nico.
That was
You
the stupidest thing I could have done.
fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
But master, the
What
powder!
are we going to do now?
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool.
What?
It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
Are you willing to wait and find out?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
What the hell kind of attempt is it to put out the flame next to the C4? Oh, how romantic. Blow up what's left of the Templars' last place. A place that has already been blown up in the past.
George had a vacation to finish, and I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month. George and I hung out together in Paris. I showed him my favorite restaurants, and he told me his best jokes.
You know, Nico, this city holds so many memories for me now.
This is
The
not
cafes,
George's
the
voice.
music.
The sewers.
Tell me about it. The clowns.
The jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Oh, yes, dear Andre.
When we first met, and I was doing my detective stuff, you kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with, on my own. So, I dealt with it, and now it's over.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the old Irish couple in the lottery?
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
I think we're done. I think we're done, chat. Yeah. This is the end of the game. This is the end of the game. Hey, GG. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a lot. There were some, I think, not so great parts about the game. Some of the puzzles, some of the voice acting. Yeah, at times it felt a lot like it's a visual novel rather than a great adventure game. But sometimes, at some points, it also felt like a proper, really good adventure game. Especially some puzzles were on point. Hey, thank you, Dr. Dragonsmoke. Thank you. I mean, some parts you had to do a lot of dialogue to progress in the story. But that was not boring at all. I mean, I wasn't bored at any point in the game, to be honest. I was let down by some parts of it, but I was never bored. I think it was quite enjoyable. Okay. Oh, I see. I actually got through the chess puzzle really fast. I got stuck on other puzzles. I think you witnessed me getting stuck on the puzzles that I got stuck at. Because they were today and I think you were here. Chess puzzle, I think I was lucky to guess that we had to get the checkmate on the board against red. Once I guessed it, it was not too difficult. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm not going to... I don't have anything to do today. Since we finished Broken Sword, I don't want to start Baldur's Gate today. It's going to be for tomorrow. And I see Nebuka is still going. I think it's a good opportunity to raid him. Let's do so. And tomorrow we are going to start Baldur's Gate 1. So tomorrow is going to be a very nice day. We are going to start by reading up on the materials, like the Wikipedia, Moby Games. We are going to look at the manual. Then we are going to start the game. We are going to create our character, which is most of the time the most exciting point in the game. Hey Gigizo, good to see you. I'm sorry, I was just ending. Yeah, we'll spend so much time making the character space. So thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you have not dropped me a follow or joined the Discord, I think you should definitely consider doing either or both of them to be better in touch with us, with the community, and hearing about when I next go live. Tomorrow is Baldur's Gate. Sunday is Monkey Island 2. Both amazing games, both amazing new games that we are going to start. So until tomorrow, take care of yourselves and be well. And hopefully I will see you very soon. Goodbye.